Hello, let's talk about books again. This time we're gonna talk about a book that I wrote about linguistics, about words, loanwords. The book is titled English Loanwords in Indonesian and Thai. It's basically documentation of my linguistic investigation of the three languages by comparing and contrasting the loanwords. I'm not gonna speak extemporaneously, but I'll read the preface to provide a verbatim description of the background which motivates me to write a book. Have a listen. All languages are subject to changes. Many of the changes are brought about by language contact. In fact, the more globalized the language is, the more inclined it is to be influenced by other languages, and similarly, the more traces it tends to leave on the other languages it is in contact with. English is a global lingua franca, currently used and taught in a large number of countries, where it functions as a second or foreign language. Those countries include Indonesia and Thailand, both of which are located in Southeast Asia. Both Indonesian and Thai languages have borrowed considerable numbers of words from English, and those words have become integral parts of their lexicons. As an English language teacher in Indonesia, I'm always fascinated by not only how languages can possess distinctive linguistic features, but also how they can flexibly interact with and affect each other. My fascination grew even bigger when I stayed in Thailand for 2.5 years. In that exotic and friendly country, for the first time, I learned Thai, my fourth language, to probably pre-intermediate proficiency. It was fun, yet challenging for me since Thai and Indonesian languages are quite dissimilar in their characteristics. Despite all the challenges, it was an eye-opening experience which has enlightened my understanding of linguistics. Surprisingly, learning Thai has also led me to better understanding of not only English, but also my mother tongue, Indonesian. In the midst of all the differences characterizing those three languages, there are some similarities which always drew my attention. There are a list of words borrowed from English into both Indonesian and Thai. For me, examining those English loanwords could somehow give some clues about how English has come into contact with both Indonesian and Thai, as well as how the linguistic systems of the three languages differ from and bear a resemblance to one another. The curiosity motivated me to write a master's thesis on the phonological and morphological study of English loanwords in Indonesian and Thai. This work is a revised version of that thesis. For readers, I hope this book can provide a brief linguistic description of how English as a global lingua franca has left its traces on Southeast Asian languages, particularly Indonesian and Thai.